name is Cole Ficklin. I'll be presenting on credit today. Credit is something really important for a lot of people. It's really important for our financial well-being, and a lot of people don't really know a whole lot when it comes to their credit. And our credit knowledge, the knowledge that we have of the process of how it works and who reports it, can really protect us from creditors and from other people. So because credit is so financial for our well-being, I want to cover a few points. The first one is that credit determines our ability to borrow. Now, the type of credit score that we have can really influence what type of interest rate we'll be able to get on a home, or any other loan for that matter. If we were to have a higher credit score, our interest rate could be lower. But a lower credit score gives us a higher interest rate and make life less affordable. It can even affect the type of jobs that we get. Companies and employers may look at your credit to decide whether you're a responsible employee and whether or not you're someone that they would want to hire. Also, like I said earlier, credit can make things more affordable. When you think about getting a home again, if you have a really high interest rate, for example a 12% interest rate on your mortgage, and you were to get a $100,000 home, over a 30-year period that could cost you $3 million. But if you were to have relatively low and average interest rate nowadays, which is about 4%, that same home would cost you about $300,000. That's a $2,700,000 difference on those percentage points there. And that's all due to credit. A lot of people don't know very much about credit, and so having a basic knowledge can really help us. The FICO, or your credit score, ranges from 300 to 850. This will be different for every credit bureau because one credit bureau may not receive the same reports that another one does. An excellent score, or a good score, is above 700. That's where you really want to be to get the most affordable interest rates on mortgages, loans, cars, anything really. Below 700 is fair if it's between 6 and 700, and beneath that it's getting into poor. You're going to have a really hard time getting a loan or a mortgage or anything. A lot of stuff affect the type of credit that we have. For example, if you were to have something like a repossession, that could really affect your credit score. Or anything in collections, late payments, medical bills even. All these things can really hurt your credit score, and it can really be kind of a real bum deal for you there. Bankruptcy is a really big thing, and most things will stay on your credit score for about 7 years. What will stay on longer would be something like a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, or what will stay on for a shorter time would be something like a hard inquiry, which is when like a bank or a car dealership looks at your credit to see if they want to lend to you. Credit knowledge can protect you. A lot of people seem to think that credit bureaus are part of the government. That's just not true. Credit bureaus are private organizations, private companies that are just trying to turn a profit. They keep a hold of all your information so that they can tell the people and sell that information to them so that they know how good you are at paying what you owe. Something else that a lot of people don't know is that credit repair is legal and it's wise. When you think about your credit, you want to get it to where it should be. It's a fundamental part of Americanness to really be able to be represented legally. If you have something on your credit reports that you don't like, you can have that taken off of there if it's not accurate and if it's not verifiable. No one is required to report anything on your credit. No bank has to say that you missed payments